Happy Monday, guys. What's up? Welcome in to another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt, to follow me on socials. This podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. Is that promo code JUICE that you're going to put into the search bar, which activates a tremendous savings on the Hotter Than Fire Grill Pack. Go check out everything they got available for you at OmahaSteaks.com. And the Hotter Than Fire Grill Pack is a ton of food for under $100 plus 12 free Omaha Steak Burgers with the promo code JUICE in the search bar at OmahaSteaks.com. Okay, so we could have had a killer night yesterday. We could have had a crushing 3-0 day. It could have been great. Should have been 2-1, you would think. Didn't go that way, unfortunately. I took the dog with the Jazz. That was a bad bet. I did take one baseball bet that worked out for us, but it didn't work out for us because it pushed. Or I guess with a -3. I don't know how that didn't come in with the Cavaliers. They were up, they were covering, it was good. They went to overtime, won by 3. Really bad. Bummer. Push on that. And then we lost on the baseball play because the Dodgers were 1-1 into the 10th inning, and that could have wound up being a win for us. Instead, it was a walk-off win for the Mets and a loss. 0-2-1 on a Sunday puts kind of a sour taste in the mouth. It's a small winning week, barely. It's a winning week, but it's a small winning week for us last week here as we got through the really wonkiness. We got through the All-Star break and everything else, and we head towards the end of July here as we head into a month of August where we're going to have camps opening up. We're going to have all sorts of hype and preseason football starting soon, and thankfully we can get away from baseball soon. But today is not that day. Now, I'm not betting the Summer League championship game. If I was, I would take the points with the Rockets at +3.5. But I'm not interested in betting any of it because the games that we were betting earlier in this tournament had a full complement of draft-picked players. They're benching everybody, okay? No one's playing. They just want to get them home and have no one lose, any playing time due to injury whatsoever. Yes, the winner of this game does get a ring, okay? And the Rockets, I think, would be excited about winning the Summer League. I don't think really anybody else would be psyched about winning the Summer League, but I do think the Rockets want to win it. I'll take the 3.5, but I'm not going to make it an official play because it's not the same roster. It's a wonky tournament, and I'm just going to take, I think I went 4-3-1 on my bets. I think I'm just going to take the small little win here and move on and be happy with what we made out here for the NBA Summer League. Okay, so that leaves us for baseball. I got 2 bets and then 1 bet that I'll give it to you later once the Red Sox figure out what they're doing against the A's. But I think it's time. Run line fading of the A's should come back here, okay? We're going to get into it here in a little bit, but before anything else, very cool to see Nick and Pat from Chicago who are in town, longtime Daily Juice listeners. I'm not sure they're going to hear this because they're in Vegas and they signed up with me, for the proxy service that I'm running for our football contests, and very psyched to see those guys in Vegas, get them signed up for the Circa Million and Circa Survivor, have them here. So I want to give them a shout out and say hi. They're long-time listeners, been listening to the Juice way back when Dan Harris and I were doing hits on Fantasy Pros. That's how long he's been listening to us. That's a forever ago. So OG listener of the Juice always gets a shout out. So cool to see Nick here. He's a firefighter in Chicago. He's a cop in Chicago. Pat's the firefighter in Chicago, but they're both in town. Got a chance to see them last night. That was very, very cool. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of the community and being in the Discord channel and everything else. That was very, very cool to have them come on in. So let's talk tonight. Okay, the Red Sox are at the A's. There's nothing out overnight, okay? I want to bet the Red Sox run line. How expensive will it be? I don't know. Red Sox have been playing really good baseball. I mean, really, really, really good baseball. And you have to start watching what they've done on the run line so far here. 7-3 on the run line over their last 10 games for the Red Sox. Now, Oakland 6-4. But against the American League, they're 30-38 on the run line. They are 5 games under 500 on the year. But the Red Sox on the road are 27-19 on the run line this year. Oakland is 23-24 at home. Boston's been playing really well both at home and on the road. Took 2 of 3 against the Cubs. Both games they won was on the run line. So they played Oakland at Fenway before that, took 2 of 3 against the A's, won the game by 4 runs in 7 runs. They won the last game by 1 run. We were unfortunately on the run line there, but I'm going to play the first game of the series versus playing the third game of the series. So on the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat, I'll find something I like, maybe first 5, maybe full game. We'll figure out what I'm going to play here once we have the starting pitching, but there's no starters announced at the moment, so there's not a line out on the Red Sox at the A's, but I will be on the Red Sox in some form or fashion here tonight. Now, to plays I am on right now. Let's talk about the Dodgers and the Orioles. The total is 9.5. The under is juiced. I don't understand this, okay? Grayson Rodriguez is pitching for the Orioles. 2-2, 7.35 ERA for him, facing a Dodgers team that we've talked about the Dodgers a lot. I mean, we've talked about what they do. We've talked about their, what they've been playing like and how consistently they are from an over standpoint. I mean, the Dodgers are 51, 36, and 5 in all games to the over. When they are on the road this season, the Dodgers are 27, 17, and 3 to the over. The Orioles are at home. At home, the Orioles haven't been a great team, but they're 24, 20, and 3. They're under 500 to the over, but when you combine that with the Dodgers, 9.5 even money to the over seems strange. Now, even more so, Grayson Rodriguez at home this year has a 9.55 ERA. He's 1-2 on the year. He's given up 23 earned runs in 21 and 2/3 worth of work with an opposing batting average of 347. Now, the first 5 total is 5.5. I don't like playing 5.5. I'll play 4.5. I'm not playing 5.5. But Emmett Sheehan's going for the Dodgers. Emmett Sheehan on the road has a 5.4 ERA with an opposing batting average of 350. Now, he's only made 1 start on the road so far, 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs. Most of the time he's pitching at home, but at home, he's given up 5 earned runs to the Pirates. He gave up 2 earned runs to the Houston Astros. He's had 1 good start back in the middle of June in which he gave up 0 earned runs in 6 starts in his first start in Major League Baseball. But, I mean, only 1 start on the road. I know it was against Colorado in Coors, so that definitely skews the numbers a little bit. But when you combine the Dodger offense with the starting pitching for the Baltimore Orioles, with Sheehan and the fact that he has been touched up on the road this season, 9.5 even money, give me the over. Dodgers, Orioles, over 9.5. Even money, that bet's at DraftKings. You guys can jump in on that. Even money, 1 unit, Dodgers, Orioles, over. Second or third bet, we're going to go back to riding our guy, Jesus Luzardo. Jesus Luzardo is on a roll. He's won 3 straight starts. Beat the Phillies, beat these Cardinals, and beat the Red Sox. 0, 0, and 2 earned runs. He lost 3-1 to the Pirates and gave up 0 earned runs in that game as well. Won the start before that against the Washington Nationals, 6 earned, 2 earned runs. He's given up 4 earned runs in his last 5 starts. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Luzardo on the road this year, his ERA is a little bit elevated, 4.64. But in the month of July, his ERA is 1.46 with a 2-0 record, 209 opposing batting average, just 2 earned runs given up in this whole month of July for Jesus Luzardo. Now, the Miami Marlins have been a very good team this season. They lost 5-4 last night to the Orioles on Sunday, so they head on here to St. Louis, where they're facing Mikolas, who is at home. Okay, you can go, Matt, the Cardinals at home, Mikolas at home, a little bit of a fear factor there, but the Cardinals are 19-26 at home. Marlins are 23-24. Mikolas is 5-5 with a 4.12 ERA so far this year, but Mikolas has lost 4 of his last 5 starts. Now, it's not been his fault against Washington, 3 innings pitched, no earned runs. Not sure why they pulled him out of the game. It looks like it may have been an injury of some sort, may have been banged up a little bit, but the start before that was also good, 3-0 win. But then before that, 4 earned runs, 5 earned runs in 2 games that he lost 5-4 and 10-7. I mean, this season, Mikolas at home has a 5.01 ERA with a 1-2 record and an opposing batting average of 284. He's been a better pitcher on the road than he has been at home. This is a money line play with plus money here on the Marlins. Plus 105, Marlins money line to take game 1 against the Cardinals here. I like it at plus 105. You get plus money. You got 2 bets, even money, and plus 105. Red Sox game will be juiced. How much juice we got to pay? We'll find that out a little bit later on today. I'll tell you about it in the Discord channel. In the meantime, over 9.5, Dodgers, Orioles, even money. Miami Marlins money line against the Cardinals at plus 105. No bet on the NBA Summer League final. I think it's too wonky to get into it. Like I mentioned, if you have to bet it, I think the Rockets are probably a decent play with the plus points, but I'm not touching that game officially. I may not even touch it personally either, but bet for the Red Sox to come up later on today. Be listening for it, be watching for it. BettingPros.com/chat is our Discord channel. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me on all socials at Sports Talk Matt. Each and every morning, it is the Daily Juice Podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.